Hello everyone, it's Amy. I'm going to share with you today a gift card holder that I created for a recent team swap. And I actually found the measurements for this card from my upline, Rachel. And the base is 4¼ by 11. Oh, let me put the measurements here for you. 4¼ by 11. And then what we do is we score it at 3½ and 2 inches so that we get this look when it's closed. Okay, and this is actually going to be turned into a gift card holder. We need a piece of white. We're going to cut it so that it is, the length of it is going to be 7 inches. So I have to open up my trimmer arm here so I can get to 7. Okay, so I'm going to cut it at 7. And then the width of it is going to be 3½. So let me cut it down to 3½. So we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to flip it around and score it on the other side. So I'm going to move my cutting blade down to the bottom so I do not use it by mistake. And I'm going to use the scoring part, and I scored it at a 1/2 inch from one end. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to score it 2 inches from the other end. So here's that. And for the designer series paper, I cut it at 4 and then 3¼ so 4 by 3¼ for the top piece, and for the bottom piece 4 by 1 3/4. Make sure that I have an even border going all the way around. Like that. So I'm using the Pansy Petals designer series paper for this card. Okay, so the next piece is this one. This is going around the bottom. So I'm going to put that here. And I'm also making sure that I have this skinny, like 1/8 of an inch border all the way around my designer series paper here. We're going to put this heart on top of this heart. This is from, this heart and this heart are from the heart pack that we have that's a punch. It's really cute. So it has these 2 punches and they layer with each other. So here's our ink. I'm using pale papaya for the ink. And then this is the stamp set. It is called All for Baby, and it has this little teddy bear, some clothes that you could stamp, a bib, bows, rainbow, little mitts for the bear, or you can make them socks, a heart and a star, and then these are like the little clothespins, and this is the clothesline. First, I'm gonna do the inside, and that is where we stamped "Congratulations on your growing family." So I'm gonna use that. Okay. So I'm gonna ink up my sentiment. And then when this gets mounted inside the card, when it comes out of the base, it pulls up. So I want to make sure I don't stamp it too close to the bottom edge of the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this near the top. We stamped the sentiment on the heart right here. And I kind of angled it to fit it across the heart, like that. This is a piece of the shimmer vellum. I'll just use a little glue on that. Stick that down. One nice thing with using the Tombow glue is it does not take very much. It's very, very sticky glue. Okay. So now we're going to take the heart and stick it in between the bear's arm and his leg. You cut that a little bit bigger. Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna put dimensional on the bear. There's our little buddy. Okay, I used the bib from the dies and I made this little bow to go under the bear's neck. So let me stick that on here. Now he's got a cute little necktie on. Alright, and I added one other bow here. The next tricky part is putting the inside together. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue down, and then I'm going to fold this back, and you can see that what I'm doing here is I'm lining up the edge of the inside, and I'm looking at, do I have enough equal amount of space on both sides? When this closes, it pops up inside. I have to put a tiny sliver of glue here on the edge. You can also use tear and tape if you want. This is the pocket that I'm making. And I'm gonna slide this down inside before I stick down my glue, because I want to make sure that I'm not making it too tight for that pocket. And then when it opens, it'll bring the gift card out. We are going to take this piece here and we're gonna put some glue on this part here. Just a little bit, doesn't take that much. Like I said, that glue is super, super sticky. We're going to use our pale papaya ribbon. And we're going to make a little belly band around the base of the card. It's just like tying shoes at school. Which I had this like little success story. I had one of my kiddos that I would see on bus duty every day. He did not know how to tie his shoes. So I told him he had like a week to work on it. And if he could tie his shoes by the end of the week, I'd bring him a big chocolate bar. And don't you know, he was able to tie his shoes by the end of the week. So here we go. We're going to try this one more time. And hopefully I will get the bow straight this time. And the tails will be coming from the right direction. Yes, I think we have it. Yes! Score! Okay, success. So I'm going to pull those ends through. It's a little bit, it's going a little bit wonky, but you get the idea. Okay, so there's that. And then how it's supposed to work is this slides under here like a belly band that holds the top of the card in place until it is opened by the wonderful recipient. So there you go. There's our card for today. Hope you guys enjoyed that card. Hope you are inspired to make it too. And if you want directions on how to make it, check out my blog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.